Hello, good evening. How are you? So I will do a quick recap of some of the items we learned in class. Just some, not everything. Just some, so that we can be able to sit easy with some of the steps we learned and probably help a few people here and there with the issues concerning the nano command saving aspect and so forth and so on. And then I'll probably give some advice on what else you can do before Tuesday to become more grounded. So just briefly, I'll show a few things that we were able to do today, and I'll go quickly. So we were able to create a directory that we didn't have. I will create a directory here. Note that my interface is a bit different from yours because I'm not on the WSL. I am connected remotely to a certain computer. One of the server systems that I use in my work, research, so forth and so on. Yeah, so we need to note that the internet, the network connection between me and that computer will determine how fast or how quick these commands are executed, because I'm not executing them from my computer. So make directory IMSA 01. Then I can get into that directory and create a script. .sh. You can call it anything. So if you ls, now you can see there's a script there. I want to change mode and add permissions to it so that I can execute it. Yeah, so now I have a script. I have a script that I can now edit. So let me try to edit it. So here it is, it has nothing. Feel free to pause at any time to check. If I go quickly, just feel free to check, to pause and check. So the script is open and we can begin to write a few things. This is our script written today, something like that. Welcome. And you can add a lot, you can add a lot here. So let me just end here and maybe put something like a line. So let's start. Yeah, let's be people that are organized in note taking. So we want to start. What do we want to do? Let's say we want to open folders, create a few folders, and check what's in those folders. Maybe. So this is a comment. We also need to add that hashtag so that we can consider them comments. I can add another line here to demarcate what we are trying to do. Okay, good. So let's start. So we can start by just writing cd, and basically cd means let me add a comment before it. Cd means change directory, and if we type cd alone, just like this, the way I've typed it, it means go home. So where is home? Okay, let me just add some note here. Where's home? Where is home? Where's home? You know, home is the default page okay, let's call it a page you land on when you do what? when you open your terminal, when you just open your terminal, where you land first, that is home, and it's very important that you need to know how to go home. So cd is one way of going home. So the command cd will take us home directly. It will take us home directly. Now that we are home, another way of going home, you can write cd this cd, like I don't know what the name of that symbol is. Yeah, so that both can take you home. So suppose we are home, we created a directory. So I'm just writing these commands because we used them anyway, but we don't need to execute this one because already we created this folder. We were able to get inside there. And we created a script. So while inside there, we can also create other folders. So this is a script that we have created. A script is just like a text file, like a Word document. But Word documents are usually inside folders. So in Linux, we call them directories. So we can create more directories. You remember there was a command, I think, which we executed, which was able to create a directory. If it didn't, then we can create now. Let's just create some directories. So I can create a directory called logs. I can create a directory called scripts. I can create a directory. There's no comma here. Sorry. No comma. So we are creating any name after this command make directory. We'll create this as directories. So always no directory means folder. I can create another directory called the model, where we will probably configure our model. We can create a folder called results, and let's go to data. Another directory, let's call it spelling there. Another directory we can call graphics. Graphics. So I've created directories, and actually, if I just want to open another terminal and check again. I just want to open another terminal, and because I'm still in, I'm still editing here, so I want to just open and confirm that we have this directories created. So I've opened another. Let me open another terminal because the interface that is doing the recording here cannot allow me to click some tab here. People cannot see that. So I've just opened another terminal elsewhere. But it's the same computer, so let me first create an NUIST-IMSA. We had created the folder called IMSA01. So if I ls, I did not, I need to execute the command. Sorry, I just typed it here. They are just typed, but so I've copied. And now when I come here and run the commands themselves on the terminal, then all the folders are created. So if I ls, you can see I've created all the folders: data, graphics, log, model, and this script fin.sh is also still here. Okay, the fin.sh is also still here. So I'm back to the script. You can see I have two terminals, number 3 and this other one, number 6. The one in between here I can't see because there's this thing which is recording, so you guys probably you can see what number it is. Yeah, so once I create those things, we can now check again. LL maybe LHR. let's just use the -h to see what is inside here. So ll -h. You see we have folders and we have the script. The folders are called directories and they are denoted by D. You can see all the names beginning with D. They are implying directories. But this fin.sh is actually it's actually a script. It's a script. So scripts don't have the D on them. They don't have the D on them. And note that I'm editing this script called fin.sh. So it's giving me the versions of it. Basically, this one is how scripts appear when it's being worked on and you're viewing it from another terminal. It looks like this. Okay. So I'm still editing it. Remember, I've not saved anything. I'm still editing the script. So I can add maybe a few more commands here. Like that one which I just executed. Change mode 777 fin.sh. It will change the mode for that. I don't remember what else we learned today. We didn't learn quite a lot. So I want to now save this script where just up to where we are now. I just want to save it up to where we are now. So it's Control X, then Y, enter. Control X, you lift your finger, then Y simultaneously, and you just enter. So if I check the script again, you see all the things that I wrote are inside it. All the things here. So I can comment here and say how to save a script edited by Nano. And I said Nano is just one of the editors that we use to edit scripts. So Control plus X, then Y plus enter. So you do this. You Control X, it will ask you the question: do you want to save or not? So then you press Y, enter, and it saves Y and enter. Y is still pressing Y, you press enter. I hope that will work for most machines. So when you do that, our script is set. Thank you very much. I think we can meet tomorrow, but please check this website. Let me paste it here, then I'm going to share. I would like us to something I just checked here. Let me see. 50 essential Linux commands. This page. Please check this page and check this page. So I can add a comment. We'll say please check this and try to follow the instructions. Please note that our learning is really the learnings, everything we are going to do, even in NWP, even in Linux, even on data simulation, we are doing introductory programs. This is purely introductory. We don't have the time to really get deep into everything as we ought to because of the complexity that I mentioned. Nevertheless, the foundation which we are giving you guys will be able to enable you advance if you are interested and feel this is something you want to pursue. The introductory program we are introducing you to will be able to give you the right foundations and tools to now advance. For example, now you know how to open a page on Linux, you know how to navigate here and there, a few things. So you can now check this link, for example, and any other link and some other documents that we will share with you, and then you advance beyond there. So when we meet on Tuesday, we are now going to work on advanced scripts that do actual things, so you can do something real, and we see that okay, we launched out to achieve this and this and this, and here it is, we have been able to achieve it, so that we don't just type commands like this one does this one does this. So they are not organized. It's not like we don't know what we are doing. We know what we are doing, but you see, we are not achieving any target. We are opening a script, we are creating folders, we are changing paths. So there's no objectivity in the learning aspect. But on Tuesday, we're going to now take a task. Let's say we want to achieve this. We will take a task and accomplish it through the next terminals. So see you and try to remember as much as possible. Thank you. Let me save this. All right. So I need to find a way of sending it to you guys. Bye and good night. Just one thing that I realized after I finished recording that video, I just discovered that I had typed chmod 777 4 times instead of 3 times. No wonder I was wondering why this. I was wondering why this script that we created was indicating that the permission granted was not the normal version. It's like we were giving it more permissions than it needed. So sorry for that. We need to now the script as it looks. Okay, I've removed that permission. Let me return it the way I had done it so that you see the mistake. That was the 7777. I did 4 instead of 3. So when you do that, you see it was appearing this way. So what I did was to just type 777 3 times. The script normally looks normal. You can actually take away those. You can take away those permissions. You can take away those permissions 000 instead of 777. When you do that, now you've taken away all the permissions from this file. So if you LL and see the permissions that it has. Now this script has 0 permissions, you see. 0 permissions. 0. So the aspect of permissions is something you can read about. The first 3 are for the owner, the second 3 are for the group, and then the third 3 are for the community. And that one is maybe probably something you want to read aside, not here. So let's return the permissions, 7 of them. Yeah, so the script has this, and we can enter inside one of these folders. Let's enter inside data. Sorry, because the video has come up again. Let me just show you 1 or 2 more commands you can play around with. Let's enter the folder called data. So where are we now? How do I know where we are? This command pwd is able to show you where you are. It's able to tell you that I am now inside my home, and home is this. The first 2 directories denote where you are. So when it's written home NWP1, it means your home directory is this username called NWP1. For you, when you are configuring your Linux or your Ubuntu, you entered some username. It's what you will be seeing here. It's what you will be seeing here. So this home NWP1 is basically what we call the home environment for this particular machine. And it's usually like that as standard. It does not change. It doesn't change at all. For example, now I am inside IMSA01 data. Remember what I wrote in that script called feed.sh. If you want to go home, We want to go home. We were in other directories. We've entered certain directories. We want to just go home. I can just type cd alone like that, and when I enter, it takes me back home. How do I know I'm home? If I pwd again, print work directory, it shows me that now I am home. You can see I am now home NWP1. So once I'm home, remember the things that are inside home. One of the things which is inside that home environment is the folder you created called IMSA. So I can enter it again because now I'm from home. I'm inside home, I can enter IMSA and check again what is there. And I can still enter the data folder, and then I can still go back home again. But I want to just go, I don't want to go home. I want to go to IMSA01 from data. I want to go to IMSA01 from data. So how do we go back just one step? How do we go back one step? Note that if you go back one step, you will move outside data, you will land in the IMSA01 directory. This is just the same concept as Windows. When you click back, you just go back to one folder before. So in Linux, how we go back is cd slash dot slash. That is go back one step. So if I do that, you can now see that I am inside IMSA folder. This is where I am. But to confirm, pwd always gives you the direction. The directory. Let me go again back cd to data where I just came out from. I'm back to data. I want to go 2 steps backwards. Where do you think I will land? Where do you think I will land? I will land home. Sure, I will land home. So I can just type cd and it will take me back home. But suppose you are, let me explain this in another way so that you understand. Let me create another folder inside the data here. Make directory. Let me make another directory inside data and call it today. So I created a folder inside here called today. You can see inside the data now there's a folder called today. I can enter this folder called today. It's a folder, it's just a directory. So now I am inside IMSA 01, inside the data, inside the folder called today. I want to go back 2 steps. Where do you think I will be? I will be inside IMSA 01. Okay. So how do I get to IMSA 01? I am supposed to go back 2 steps. So I can write something like 1, 2, which means go back 2 steps. If I do that, you can see I'm back to IMSA 01. So the dot slash, the number of times determines how many steps you are covering backwards. Okay. Now I can go back even 1 step again and land home. Though home environment you can go using just cd command alone, but because I was inside IMSA 01, 1 step outside will definitely take me home. I think this one is very clear. Now one last thing. I want to go straight from home. That is where I am. I want to go straight from home to today. So how do I go straight from home up to today? How do I go straight from home to today? I will go by writing what we call the full path, absolute path, the full path up to the folder called today. So I will write cd home in home NWP1, because this is my username, this is my computer. So the 2 commands that I've typed so far represent my home environment. So cd home NWP1, that is where I am. cd home NWP1. Then because we are home, our main folder where we've been working from is at home. So I can write IMSA because the folder is there at home. Then inside IMSA, there's a folder called data. Inside data, there's a folder called today. So I can go direct like this without having to go 1 step at a time, 1 step at a time, 1 step at a time. So if I do this, you can see clearly that now I'm inside IMSA data today. But to be sure, pwd tells you where you are. So we are inside home, we are inside NWP1, IMSA data today. Okay. So let's save all these things that we have used, all these commands, and then I want to add them to our fin.sh. So I want to save them. So let me go home. Let's see this straight home, and then you write history. Then you write the the greater than sign to mean transfer the components of what we call history to a folder that I want to write now the name. So I want to copy all these things to a script or a file called let me call it learned. So these are the things that we've learned today. .sh. You can call it anything. You can even call it .txt, so that it becomes a text file. Everything from our history I want to write to this learned.txt. So when I enter, it has written every command that I've used today. It has written them to this txt file, which I can now open again. I can open it as a nano file. I can open it using any other method. But actually, for my case, I want to navigate here and find it and open it manually. I just want to open it manually. So where's IMSA? Arrange by name. I can see IMSA. Are we home? Home. Let me go back one step. Sorry, it's taking a while. It's loading. Let me just give it time. Okay. So here is our folder IMSA 01. Because I'm not having it in my computer here, I need to download that file to this computer so that I can share it with you. So that I can share it with you. So I need to save. I need to look for that script. Sorry, my computer is really hanging now. I want to look for that script which we have just saved, the one written. What did we call it? Okay, there we go. My internet is gone. Okay, my internet is back, and here I have the script land.txt. Here you can see it. So I want to find it from first. Let me just change its mode quickly. Change mode so that I'm able to do certain things with it, including downloading it. Land.txt. Okay, so if I ls again the things that are home, you can see that I have this land.txt. I want to download it. So with IMSA 01 is here. I hope the computer will not hang again on me. No. Sorry, the script land is not in IMSA, it's home here. You should just find it here. So let me find it. There's so many things on this computer here. Here we go. Then I download it. I'm downloading it now to my computer, this one, this computer that I'm using here. It depends on the internet connection, the remote server that I'm dealing with. I need to choose where I want it to be. So I'll choose, let me just put it in downloads. So here it is in the downloads. Here it is. I can open it manually. It's just a text file, really. It's just a text file. I can just open it. It's opening. I give it some time. Okay, it has opened. And there are many commands that have been executed by the people who work on that computer. So I don't need all those commands, I just need to check from where we started. We started from somewhere here, so let me delete all these commands that other people probably used recently on the computer. Because when you save history, it picks, depending on your settings, it tends to pick it from maybe the number you have set. If you set it to pick the last 200 commands, then that is what it will pick. So for us, this is all that we have. I think these ones are not ours. Okay, these ones are not ours. So this is where we started. These are all the commands we've used today. That I've used today on this particular computer, up to the last one, which was saving the history itself. So if you now want to organize your notes, you can just make comments here and say, you can add anything and say, hey, here we are running come again someplace, and add another comment after this one and say, here we were almost done, whatever. So just add comments to this command so that in future you can remember what you're trying to do. But now you organize this work to look nice. Really, it's now your duty to organize your command line to look nice. So maybe these ones that we didn't learn in class. Let me copy them and put them in our fin.sh. The PWD, the going back, the full path, I think these ones we didn't learn, so let me just copy them. And even the history. Let me copy from here up to here. These are the new commands which we didn't learn in class. So I can copy them from that text file, then I can just close that. And then I get here to IMSA 01. And remember we have our script, the fin, so I can bring up the fin. Then I go down and add the commands. Sorry, I don't want to. Something happened there. I didn't save it. I just stopped. So now I want to paste. Okay, it's not accepting to paste. Let me find out if I really copied the commands from the other side. Let me bring up the script again from downloads. Right. I don't know if I truly copied. Let me copy manually. And while at it, let me try to paste. Okay, now they have come. But they have come with these lines. So this is up to you to now go and delete the lines one by one and just delete the lines. Just delete the lines one by one. So for me, because of time, let me just save this. And I'll send it to you the way it is. So this fin.sh is also a script I need to download. So let me download it from IMSA and send it to you guys. As I do that, let me just say thank you once again. Continue learning and ask your friends for help and for consultations. Feel free to contact me if you must on WeChat or any other platform, and we will engage. Thank you. See you until then.